Oh dear, I seem to have loaded myself into a overpowered Russian tier 6 premium tank at tier 6. Well, it's not precisely my favorite map. Matter of fact, I can think of a couple maps I hate more than Mountain Pass, but I guess I'll have to try and make do. Both teams look reasonably evenly matched, though I'm not happy at the sheer amount of artillery on the other team. In particular, not happy to see a LEFH 18B2, the Mighty Leaf, which would certainly make almost any tanker's life really, really painful. Now, first I'm thinking I'm just going to run down the south here and support my heavy tanks, but then I see our MT-25 is coming down here, so I say, alright, I'm going to park right here where this bush will block, and oh hey look, it's the top tier anti-medium tank. And we're going to put a couple good shots into him here before he realizes he's making a mistake and pulls back. But that's still good. That reduced his health down low enough now that he's, well, got as much health as your typical tier 6 medium tank before he's been able to do any damage. A nice start for me. And now I'm going to run to try and catch up with the rest of my team that's running to the southern corner. And I don't actually like fighting this corner very much when there's this much artillery. It's just a plaster fest. You sit there and get shot over and over and over by artillery, and yet people insist on trying to fight here. I actually prefer to fight right at this rock right here. We're covering into the artillery and you can side scrape, but well, this is tier 6. Not a lot of these players have enough game time yet to understand these strategies. So instead I'm going to come up here and I'm going to try and use these bushes on top of this little rise to keep myself concealed while I shoot things. And there's another enemy tier 7, the T-35-85M. But while this gun, if it's not a heavy tank, you're probably going to shoot right through the front of it, no problem. And I'm just sitting here kind of trying to be patient for one. I can see artillery rounds coming down, but I myself have not been spotted. So I moved to the bush. Oh, I would have loved to have shot that Wolverine, but it's not worth giving up my position for. So yeah, we're just being patient for a moment. But then I see our T-34 decide he's going to make a go of it. And I'm like, oh, alright, I guess we'll go for it. The good news is the enemy Type 64, who was in this little ledge area, got himself taken out by something, probably an artillery. So now I'm coming up here thinking, hey, there was a Chaffee and a Wolverine on this corner. There, they could be nice and tasty. So I come out, angle my frontal armor because it's nice and reinforced. Go looking for him, hoping for the Chaffee, but all I find is a Wolverine. But he's looking the other way, so he's a nice quick 1, 2, reducing to basically no health before the T-43 shows up to finish the job. So I don't see any sign of the Chaffee. I decide, oh, we'll start picking on this unfortunate Panther M10 again. When the T-43, I assume accidentally blocks me, I decide I'll just use this dead Wolverine as cover. I start taking fire from the Chaffee, but, well, his little 75mm gun is not a significant threat. The 34-85M from the front. Now, first thinking, oh, I should go after the Chaffee. They go, no, there's an isolated M4 over here. I'm going to go over and kill him and hope the Chaffee doesn't shoot me in the side too many times. And I angle my armor against him, but, well, at this range, the M4 76mm is capable of damaging my tank, but that's okay, because, well, yeah. So now that that's done, I'm looking at the map and realizing we're about to lose our base. We've got a heavy tank and a Stug pushing it from two different angles. There's a He, I think it was over there. So I'm over here looking for the Chaffee because I don't really want to get shot on the side, but I don't really have much choice in the matter. I really got to sprint across and do something about our base because, yeah, there goes the Wolverine that was blocking the Tiger. But no sooner I come over this, then I discovered Jackson. Unfortunately, his gun is plenty big enough to go straight through my frontal armor. So I'm just sitting here just frantically holding down the shoot key. So hoping, yep, that what just happened, what happened, that I basically, between me and someone else, we just destroy him before he get a chance to shoot me a second time. And then hide against this rock to keep safe from the artillery and from any possible crossfire coming from down there. I don't really want to get shot in the side by the Chi. His gun's not that big, but it would still do damage. And now I'm running this way to try and protect our bishop. It looks like this dude got taken out, but we can see the heavy tank number 6 and there's the Chi have both pushed into our base area. That's an awfully healthy heavy tank. With a gun, I'm going to have a hard time doing enough damage to kill him before he takes me out. So I wait up here, I aim at this bush, Now I think the Tiger could be there. I put a shot in. The fact that I'm not spotted tells me he probably wasn't there. But now our T-43 is showing up. He's still at full health. He can go take the risks. I'm going to try and be careful. There's the heavy tank number 6, and yeah, he's now looking at the T-43, but he pops out, spots me. I go, oh god, angle, oof. And amazingly, even from that terrible, at least for me, that was a good shooting, and for him, we're able to deflect the shot. So now I'm just sprinting across this ground because I really don't want to I don't want to get hit by the artillery. That was a little close. But I didn't do any hit point damage, so I'm going to keep more of my hit point pool. And once again, T-43, he's pretty much all his health. He's going to be going in first to deal with this little Japanese medium tank. And I'm really trying to let him take all the risk. He has the health for it, but he's going to take it a little bit too far. Because I push around trying to finish off this heavy tank number 6. Finally get him. Oh, artillery trying to keep me from interfering in this fight. No, gotta finish that guy off. But rather than lose even more health to more artillery shells, I press my butt up against this rock to hide. I try and bluff them. I'm going to be going up the other way. As the artillery continues to try and kill me, I'm like, no, Leaf, I'm not interested. But I don't really want to separate from the rest of my team. I feel bad leaving the bishop uncovered, but we just don't have the hit points to separate. So I'm going to go rush to catch up with these two, because frankly, even with a Chaffee and 2 artillery left, we could very easily lose this, because the Leffe and the GW Panther could easily one-shot each and every single one of us, and the Leffe's reload is an incredibly fast 8 seconds. So all you can do is hope the Chaffee is staying behind to defend his artillery and is not going to come out trying to raid our bishop. Though if he does, he might find the bishop a tough fight. It's an unusually tough little tier 5 SPG. So this is just us being nervous at this point. You can see I'm looking down this way in case the Chaffee's down there. You'll also notice I've loaded high explosive ammunition. I don't know how much hit points most of these tanks have left. But they all have very little armor. So I'm going to fire high explosive out in hopes of getting nice big hits. There's the Chaffee. Sure enough, he's trying to defend. I'm going to try and loop a shell in there. You can see it's not him who killed that T-43. That was an artillery. When I get spotted, I'm like, I don't really feel like just sitting out here in the open, so I back away. I go re-stealth pretty quick, and then I'm like, alright. Try again to snag the Chaffee. He's nice enough to come out where I can see him. And the HE round does its job. Though literally, if I had shooting armor piercing, I probably would have killed him there too. So again, I hide because I don't really want to get smacked by either of the artillery. Then once I'm sure I'm no longer detected, I race for over here. Now here's where it gets interesting. I'm studying the mini-map and going, where are those 2 artillery? There's 2 real locations for them. They can be in the southeast corner, or they could be up on that hill. I'm thinking the GW Panther might have gone up on the hill, but there's no way the Leffe got up there. And thanks to where the T-43 got killed, I'm pretty sure the GW Panther is actually in the southeast corner. So I think they're both in the southeast corner. So I'm going to try and sneak up on them because, well, as dangerous as it is to get really close to artillery when you're this low on health, I'd still rather surprise them and be able to slap them really quickly, maybe maneuver amongst them where they can't get the shot in. Well, the 2 of them shoot at and kill the KV, but that just reveals their positions, and I'm able to pick off these 2 low health artillery 2 to finish the match. Let's take a look at the post-game stats of that exciting little match. A very pleasant, surprising match with 3 medals for 3 bonds and a mastery badge. But frankly, I was more surprised when I pulled up the team screen and saw that I'd done 3,200 damage, which is about 40% of the team's total damage. Oof. Much of a carry. As you can see, I engaged most of the enemy team. I think it was 12 of them, destroying 7. And I actually got pretty good crits. I hope you enjoyed that match. Good game, and good night.